I wonder if I screwed it up. It would make me very sad. I think I screwed it up. All right. Well, I've got a backup around here somewhere. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We are doing a pick a card, but I wanted to cleanse the space. My big boy died. That makes me very sad. All right. Let's see if we can get this. This one doesn't like me. Well, that was maybe I should have come on here a little bit more prepared. It's gonna be okay, I promise. This is why we have backup on backup on backup. I've had this lighter for like 3 years, actually longer than that, probably like 6 years. Yeah, no, I've had it before Arizona. It's pretty cool. Huh? All right, let's see here. What we were doing. Yeah, okay. So, how are you underestimated? Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Yeah, I know it's the middle of the night. It's the only time I'm going to get this type of work done. All my AI stuff is during the day, so I just don't have the bandwidth usually during the daytime. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get this Palo Santo going. And then, yeah, we're just going to grab a deck and jump right in. Okay. I'm just trying to fulfill some promises to myself. So, let's see here. How are you underestimated? Mm. Okay, let's get in here with pile number one. Pile one at 218. Okay, I'm already getting hot. Already getting hot. Is that and I've got the AC turned down. Really cool. And so I feel like I'm already in pile number one's energy. Pile number one. Or are you underestimated? We're gonna use a little tarot here. I wasn't gonna immediately do that, but I felt I wanted this stack. How is pile number one underestimated? Oh, I wrote down the wrong time. I was wondering why it wasn't moving. I'm sorry. I'm at two. Let's just say the 3 minute mark and call it a day. All right, there we go. All right, let me not flash you. I'll come more prepared next time. I promise. I just basically have the cards here on the bed, and I just wake up so that I don't have to leave. Oh, excuse me. So okay, pile number one. Can we finally get into this? How are you routinely estimated? Wow, interesting. So I've got the Six of Swords here in reverse, with the Magician in reverse, with the King of Swords reverse. So you're very, very clear minded. Um, oh, okay. I see. So Six of Swords. I think people realize that because the Six of Swords in the upright is all about moving on. And I think that people think that you're not the type of person that will move on. Hi, welcome. I think that they think that like I'm getting like this obsession, like you're like this, what do you call it? What do they call that? Single white female type of like obsession that you don't know. And not that you don't know, but that you're not going to, yeah, move on. Like people think that like you're going to be like psycho business blowing up the phone line or whatever. And you're not that at all. We also have the Magician in the reverse, which leads me to believe that people believe around you that you're very, very manipulative. Highly, people think you're highly manipulative. They think you're going to burn the house down when you leave. And the way you speak, I think it really turns people off too, because you have this speech. In fact, I think people think this because of the way you speak, right? I think you trigger a lot of people. Welcome to Pretty Triggering. I think you trigger the heck out of people. Mm, I think this is gonna be a short reading. Um, Yeah, you trigger people, and then they're manipulative, right? They're gonna blah 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 blah. And I think you are, especially being of a sword suit, so you might be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or have that strongly in your strong in your chart. But there's definitely this. I think it's out of people's sheer lack of knowledge about you, and so I think that they, with me, I can be very cutting with my words if I want to, or I can just be very direct if I need to, right? On when you got 350 passengers and you're talking to a pilot, you're not going to be like, hey buddy, right? You need to be direct. And so some people will they don't like that about me, but they'll just make assumptions, right? And they don't think that excuse me, capable. I'm getting capabilities. They don't feel like you're capable of doing a lot of things. I don't know why. You might like it might be your face card. I did have to take that because I was getting hot. So I think because you might be, excuse me, I think we're hitting the nail on the head here. Conventionally attractive. Welcome. I can't see the chat, so I apologize, but that's good because I wouldn't really talk to you that much anyways when I'm in flow. Um, I think you might have a face card such as mine, and people make a lot of assumptions, and they definitely do not assume I'm as intelligent as I am. And I let them, right? I'm not here. I used to be the one that was, just unsolicited advice in everybody's business. And now I mind my own business. And now that I mind my business, everybody wants to make up my business. And I feel like that's what's going on here is that people's lack of information on you has them fill in the blanks, and they always underpaint you, I believe. And so yeah, pile number, I told you this is going to be fast. This is going to be number 3. We're going to start pile number 2 at number 7. I'm going to try and get these down to a half hour. mm. Pile number 2, 7. We'll go 7:30. I don't know if I've ever done one of reading this fast. We're getting it done. I've kind of been, well, I'm going to go over to TikTok and answer some questions, but like I said, I'm trying to keep my promises to myself. So you're going to get 5 readings a week, one way or another. It doesn't matter if they're small. Okay, pile number 2. Oh, well, first of all, we got the moon coming out. We are asking a question, so that would make sense, but I'm not going to take that. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one more time. Pile number 2. How are you underestimated? I did see 8 of Cups on the split, which is really interesting, but let's go ahead and just see what we get. Pile number, okay, I'm just going to change it to number 8. To 8. Pile number 2, how are you underestimated? Welcome, y'all. I can't see you. For some reason, my chat's not up here. It's happened to other readers too. It happens to me every time. So, how are you underestimated? We've got the 4 of Swords here. This is all about rest and relax. Oh, I already know it. People don't think you do anything. You might be such as myself. I've been working from home since, gosh, I mean, I got started YouTube on, yeah. So I would say technically working from home 2020, right? So people just think that I don't do anything. And I'm like, I've been building 3 businesses, but because you don't see the all of the admin, all this stuff behind it, right? All of my plate, I when I build something, I build it right, and I'm not going to put it out there until it's done right. So people don't know how long I've been working on things. But yeah, I definitely feel that people just think that like you're a lazy bum. How are you underestimated? Because it looks like you're resting when you're actually, oh, we got the 6 of Cups on the bottom here. I really like that. Again, there's this like sweet, also like naivety. I think that people, because I'm a lovely person, I had to be as a flight attendant, right? It's kind of baked into the job. And so, regardless of whether I like some people, like, I know you're fake. And I'm like, actually, no, I'm not. I have the ability to, but I'm the least fake person you'll meet. I will tell you the truth. But, there's a time and a place and everything like that. But I think with you here, there is this people just this nostalgic. Again, you might look younger as, people don't realize I'm almost 50. They think I'm in my 30s, or I know that's a flex for some people, but people don't take me seriously, right? And so you might present also with this just like really laid back. You may not, I come from corporate America, but I don't dress like that, right? Unless I'm in a corporate, setting. And so I'm a dirty little hippie when I'm left to my own devices and don't have to wear some type of uniform. And so I think you're just misunderstood because people, again, we're talking about people's like, first impressions, basically, or how they underestimate you. Mm, yeah, it's definitely how you present. So I really don't have much more. I told you it's going to be a fast reading, like a placeholder. Okay. Um, let's do 10:37. So we'll go to 11. All right, pile number 3. Oh, maybe I'll just do this without even getting on camera. I know a lot of people do that. I don't like it. I'll watch readers, but for the most part, I want to see the person. And I don't know. With AI these days, there's so many AI like YouTube faceless channels that I just don't like trusting. Okay, pile number 3. How are you underestimated? Mm. So note to self. 2:30 a.m. No one's on here. I think we figured that out last time too. I was like, hey, that works for me. It's less people, pardon, to deal with. Um, we have judgment here, and that came out horizontally, and then a 9 of wands. Pile number 3. How are you underestimated? People can't get a read on you. I feel like you have an excellent poker face. This is definitely one of those cards. I would the 9 of wands in reverse. I would say that people think, yeah, you're hard to read. But I feel like this would mean someone's like defenseless. And I don't pick that up off of you. You know that you're not defenseless, but I think people think that you might be defenseless. Oh, and I've got the 5 of swords here in reverse over here. They think that you're afraid of conflict. Yeah, they can't get a read. That's what I said. That poker face. They don't know which way to judge. Yeah, they don't know which box to put you in. People don't know what box to put you in, and it pisses them off, right? And so that's definitely how you're missing. People think that you don't have a lot of defenses, that you won't speak up for yourself, that you're passive aggressive, and that's simply not the case here. I've got someone that's a spitfire and will tell somebody something about themselves. Um, yeah, for sure. I'm like, I'm so tired. I forgot. I was on like 5 hours yesterday. So I can tell though. So yeah, that's how you were underestimated. We're gonna go to pile number 4 and then I'm gonna go. I like doing the one card pulls for my TikTok people in the middle of the night. That's a lot more fun. But pile number 4. Okay, pile number 4. How are you underestimated? And then we'll skedaddle. And I'll check off my one to do thing off my list. Welcome. I can't see the chat, so mm, let's see here. Yeah, we what's the word? Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. All right, pile number 4. I'm in your energy already. Oh, take that as confirmation. We got the chariot in reverse. This is a very, very powerful card, right? So my high priestess pile, right? People just they don't see your drive. They don't see your, how are they underestimated? They have no idea that you've got wild horses in your heart. I'm also getting people underestimate that you will actually walk away. This is the chariot in reverse. It's saying that you're gonna stay, right? And I think, with me, my Venus is an Aquarius. I will cut a mother off, right? Like it's just one of our natural born gifts that we can just detach and never look back. Pardon me. Sorry, that club soda. Take that as confirmation. Yeah, and so I think people think that I think they really underestimate your self-esteem, right? Because this is all about will, right? Willpower to the chariot card is like, getting the chits. But yeah, I definitely get, you might resonate with pile number 3 just because I think people think you're laid back. I think this pile is wildly underestimated. Oh, we got the 10 of cups here. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this from the 10 of cups on the bottom, like a homebody. that maybe you're like really boring and you don't do anything, such as myself. But I have a very rich inner life, right? I've got macrame, I've got puzzles, I've got a beautiful home. I love to cook, right? I love to meal prep. I love doing all the things that, because I ran around and did all the things when I was younger, and so it's nice to be homey. And that's what I feel. That's how you're underestimated. Pile number four is that people don't see it, your drive, your chutzpah, and I think you keep it that way. I mean, I wouldn't see it any differently for my high priest or high priestess pile. Right? It's keeping things low key. Low key. Yeah, I'm getting you move in silence, and I think that unnerves a lot of people as well, because most people are like asking, everybody else of their opinions. Like, what do you think of this? Should I do that or whatever? And I think you just pop out and get things done. And here they thought you weren't doing anything. And meanwhile, you're like off to the races and down the track. So, blah, 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 blah. Thank you very much. We'll be here all night. No, I'm going to head over to TikTok because it just takes a lot of more energy to do pick a card. So I'm gonna head over there and say hi to the peeps. Okay. All right. I love y'all, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night.